you know why I admire you, Newt? You do not seek power. You simply ask, is the thing right? The time's coming when you're gonna have to pick a side.
No, I don't do sides.
What are you gonna do?
I think it's happening.
Fantastic Beasts! Yeah! And the Crimes of Grindelwald. Alright, so Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald is the sequel to the 2016 film The Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. God is a mouthful, otherwise known as the Harry Potter universe. This is the 10th movie in the Harry Potter franchise. It's crazy to think there's 10 movies of that franchise now. So, getting into this movie, I'm a Harry Potter fan. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I've read all the books. I've read them about 2 or 3 times each when I was in middle school, high school. When I finished the book, I would just go back and start them all over again. And I was just that big of a fan, and I am such a Harry Potter nerd that it's kind of embarrassing to say, like, I go Star Wars and Harry Potter. Those are my franchises. Those are the franchises I know the most about. So the premise of this movie, it takes place about 6 months or 8 months after the events of the first movie. Basically what's going on is Grindelwald escapes, played by Johnny Depp. And basically the Wizarding World is looking to see what's Grindelwald going to do to the magical world. And the thing about this movie is, this movie's getting a lot of negative buzz around fans, around critics. And the thing is, I really enjoyed this movie. And the thing about this movie is, I think the reason why I enjoyed this movie more than the average film goer is this is a movie made for fans, and it felt like a J.K. Rowling Harry Potter book. There was just so much detail in there. I mean, the stuff about, there are all kinds of Easter eggs and stuff that expands the Harry Potter universe that I really, really enjoyed. Like, one thing you see is, was Nagini, Voldemort's snake. She's in this movie. I didn't know it was a person. That was actually, so it kind of gives you some character depths of that Voldemort's snake is not just this random snake that Voldemort picked up. That it was actually some kind of magical snake that had some valiance. So it's going to be interesting if we dive more into that in the later Harry Potter films or in the later Fantastic Beasts films. Also, this movie introduces Jude Law's Dumbledore, and what also I really liked about this movie was that it had all kinds of cool Harry Potter Easter eggs. You see the Sorcerer's Stone, you see the Mirror Erised, you see the Eldor Wand, you see all kinds of stuff, and it was really cool. Some name drops. The one character who was, I guess, Newt's brother's fiance. She was related to Bellatrix Lestrange, the one who killed Sirius Black. So that was an interesting thing that was going on. I was like, wait a minute, Lestrange. If I know my Harry Potter lore, that's the crazy chick who's in all the Tim Burton films. And it's just something interesting for each movie. Also, I really like Jude Law's Dumbledore, and that's the thing I liked about his character was it's a character who he's full of regret after the duel between him, Grindelwald, and accidentally killing his sister. And the movie touched a little bit on that, and that's something that the movies haven't really. The Deathly Hallows books didn't really, or the movies didn't delve into that much, was that Dumbledore has to live the rest of his life knowing that he might have been the one that killed his sister. And so it creates a really depth with him and Grindelwald. And Grindelwald and him the book is very subtext, and the movie kind of does the subtext as well, but they were gay lovers, and it was just one thing I also liked was they was able to bring back the younger versions of Grindelwald and the younger guy of Dumbledore that they used in the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Also, I have to say, I really enjoyed Johnny Depp in this movie. Johnny Depp's a guy who, he has been hit and miss for me for a while now. He does his Captain Jack Sparrow, but I thought he was really intimidating, how he's trying to bring the Wizarding World together, not as a... He's trying to look as a liberator, not as a villain. And that's one thing I actually like, that you kind of could see his view. He's like, humanity's going to screw this world up. We, the wizard and the greater kind, can bring this world into a better order. So I very much enjoy that part of the movie. So overall, guys, Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald is a very enjoyable movie. If you're a Harry Potter nerd, if you love Harry Potter, you're going to enjoy this movie. If you don't like Harry Potter, I don't think you're going to like this movie because this is a movie made for fans. This movie also sets up a lot of other new sequels that I'm really looking forward to watching. If I was going to give some feedback to the future for these Harry Potter Fantastic Beasts films, is I think J.K. Rowling, she's a great storyteller. She may not be the greatest screenwriter, but I think what that needs to happen is what they did with Empire Strikes Back, is have J.K. Rowling write the story, take that story, and then have a Lawrence Kasdan come in and write the script, and I think you could have a really fantastic movie. I enjoyed this movie, and I want to give Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald a B+. So guys, have you seen the Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald? Rate dots comment below, let me know. And guys, if you like this video, click that thumbs up button, subscribe to see more, and tell your friends about Easton Nation. And until next time, experience!